indoor soccer. Hi, everybody. The Vultures taking on the Stray Cats. This should be a good one on a kind of overcast afternoon. And we're looking forward to bringing you a game between these two fine young teams. In the blue, the Stray Cats. The Vultures in black. We've just gotten the lineup just ahead of time. In fact, most of these boys do not have numbers on their shirts, so we have provided the tape numbers. And we'll give you the roster in just a minute as the Vultures start to move it down. And on the King clears it out. Ben Durham, number 4. We'll give you the lineup. Shot by Ryan Furukawa. Ryan, number 11. Some of these boys do actually have numbered shirts, but most do not. Play in the corner again. Gregor really owning that corner for the black-shirted Vultures. No score in the game, and we have played, 3 minutes or thereabouts. Nice pass up on the wing. This is Torres. Dan Torres has DT on his shirt. And nice continuous play here. Just the boys work it up and down. Now the black shirts get it in center. That one is nicely won, though, by Randall. Randall forwards it towards the end board, chases after it. That's going to scoot around to the goalie. Up in the center. Now, some boys have joined this game because I had a chance to speak with them. I don't know who the lad is there with the light blue shirt, the light blue sweater. We'll try to get more of these names at halftime. There's a nice shot of the save. Nicely done, and a good long kick. Sends it back out to center. Here's the attack. Connor moves it in. Good save. Hope that's Andy Meadowbrook there in the net. No score in this game. Look at little number 9. Randy Rogers come down and try to break it up. And Meadowbrook, tall boy, gets a good kick out. Almost playing catch there with Randy Rogers. Isn't that a great name for a ball player? He has San Diego Sockers on his shirt, too. Number 9 to number 9. Hard shot off the boards. Rebounded. Oh, the striker there just fell. Rogers fell there at the last moment. Up the pitch now comes Connor. Templeton is number 0, tape number 0 for the black-shirted Vultures. Connor is number 1. Russell Whitman is number 2. You know, Russell will have white sleeves on his shirt, under his black shirt. Oh, there's a chance, and Meadowbrook makes the save. Brian Buckner is number 4. John Christensen, number 5 for the Vultures. Michael Batten, number 6. Jeff Sorensen, number 7. Vultures on the attack again. They pound it off the board. Rebound, just kicked wide. That was a good chance. They almost had one in then. Ryan Terakawa is number 11. Meadowbrook smothers the ball. There's still no score. These youngsters have put together a nice first 10 minutes of play with no score in the game. Nick Seifert is number 10 for the Vultures. Robert Edwards, number 17. So, the coaches are Stan Rosenberg. We had a nice chat with Stan before the game. And Dan Rapps. Dan Rapps, the assistant coach. That one is, goes by and scores! And the Stray Cats pick up a stray ball and get the first score of the game, 1-0. Adam Rapps, by the way, is that number 9, a good-looking number 9 out there for the black shirts, and his dad is the assistant coach. So we have the first score of the game. It is 1-0 for the Stray Cats, as Gregor Connor has the ball in the center circle, waiting for the kickoff. And that was a very, very nice sequence of plays. Now, if George can show us the little number 0 out there in the white shorts and the tape 0 on his back, that's Gary Templeton's son. That's Jerome Templeton. And of course, you all know Gary here. Star shortstop for the San Diego Padres, ex of the St. Louis Cardinals. That's his youngster out there playing outdoor soccer. Nick Seifert is number 10 out there in the red long pants. He's going to take the kickoff as the Vultures throw some new men on there, almost an entire new side, as a matter of fact. Russell Whitman is back there on right defense. Russell with the white sleeves. Don't know who the boy is in the yellow long pants yet. We'll pick up his name. And Brian Buckner is the number 4 with the green sleeves, standing right out there on the line. Okay, here comes the kickoff. And Seaford, that's Nick Seaford, as the Vultures trail 1-0. Well, the name Vultures brings a lot of joy to my heart. I used to wrestle professionally, and one of my non-de-plumes as a masked wrestler was the Vultures. So I'll have to try to be neutral in this game. The Vultures against the Stray Cats. I never called myself a Stray Cat, but that would not have been a bad name also. If you watch what goes on the Glow Ladies or the WWF, we just see some Stray Cats out there from time to time. 1-0 is the score. And it's a cold day. Look at little Templeton put the boot to it. And a hard shot, and a good save there. We just get these lineups just seconds before game time, by the way. And as I say, in this case, that's Ben Gaston, number 1, trying to control the ball at center. A lot of these youngsters don't have uniform numbers, so we do the best we can. So please bear with us. Gaston puts it by John Christensen. That's Johnny Christensen out there in the yellow long pants. He's number 5. That's a nice head work. Unfortunately, that lad does not have a number on his shirt, or it's come off. So I can't tell you his name. That might be Robert Edwards, perhaps 17. I'm just guessing. We'll get his name at halftime. Templeton stops that one as the Stray Cats try to come out. That's nicely kicked back in. Buckner. Oh, shot to score! Just tickles in from the corner. A nice score. Michael Batten, I believe, the scorer on that one. I could be wrong. Doesn't have a number on his shirt, but I think that might be number 6, who put a sweater on over his shirt number. So it's 1-1, and that score came with 16:15 to go in the first half. 1-1 the score. Jerome Templeton and Jerry along the side boards. Here's room now for Ben. Good takeaway there by Russell Whitman. Russell came up, stopped it, retreats to his defensive position. Now Templeton sends it forward. Danny Molina, 13, back there on defense. Here's Russell again. This time he loses. Nice deft touch on the ball there by that little number 1. Christensen comes over, wins the ball, and the shot is smothered by the Vultures goaltender. I believe that's Jeff Sorensen in the goal. I could be wrong, but I believe that is Jeff Sorensen. We gave Jeff a tape number, but of course he has the goalie stripes over it. But I'll go with that name until I find out differently. Russell Whitman almost threaded that one up the pitch a long way. That's kicked into the corner by Ben. In center. Oh, Randy missed the kick and then kind of held his forehead and more or less gave the ball away. Now he's back on defense. 1-1 the score. Vultures on the attack. There's nice head work. Randy made up for missing that kick by getting headed. Randy Rogers. Well, that's a great name. Randy goes down. No call. Tripped over the foot there of Buckner. Nicely put up. Back to recover it is Christensen. Christensen loses. Good work there by the left wing on the Stray Cats. Look at that little number 10. Seifert pounded off the boards. Cats scored the first one. Vultures flew back in and got the equalizer. There's a good one by the fullback. Russell can't control it. Templeton comes back for it. Stray Cats keep up the attack. Then he passes out. Nicely done. Hard shot just wide. And as Randall Liking makes his shot, the whistle blows. 13:43 to go in the first half. 1-0 is the score. Now kicked just outside of the box. This is Randall. He shoots. Oh, and it goes off the foot of the defender and spins in.
Let's go get it back. Come on, B.
So, tough luck there for the Vultures. Really not much you can do about that. That hit Johnny Christensen's foot and bounced in. past Jeffy Sorensen. And so it is 2-1 for the Blues. Again, it's a blustery day here. Very few of the boys wearing the traditional soccer shorts today because it really is pretty breezy. Play along the near boards now. Look at little number 4. And that one's going to roll through, and it does. And 2 scores for the Stray Cats. And the Stray Cats have really gotten the bounce of the ball today. And it's 3-1. Well, the Stray Cats keeping up the pressure and getting the good bounce on the ball. And they've gotten 2 quick scores. 12:29 to go in the first half of play, and it's 3-1 now for the Stray Cats. The Stray Cats have been opportunistic, haven't they? They've jumped on it when they've had the chance. Vultures kick off by kicking all the way down and putting a shot on Meadowbrook, the goalkeeper. Andy with the red pants gets off a short punt this time. That's played up to Rapp. Adam Rapp, number 9. Vultures on the attack. Torres battling for it. Templeton moves it in, shoots, nice save by Andy. Andy has made 2 fine saves there for the Blue Shirts. And that's been the difference in the game. Now on the attack, wide open. Here comes Betty. He can't get a good shot off. It does trickle through Jeff, however. Well, he ended up shooting a changeup. I don't think he meant to do that. He fooled himself, and he actually fooled the goalkeeper as well. Rogers heads it forward. Rapp fighting for it. Another takeaway. Randall pounds it off the end boards. 11:21 to go. Jeff on top of that one. Jeffy punched the big yellow ball up over center. It's nicely played off the back of Rapp. I hope that is Adam Rapp, number 9. I believe it is. Russell. Oh, Russell and the Wildcat. The Stray Cats boy is limping. Russell recovers it, kicks it to his own inboards. Ben holding his shin and then limps off. At the moment, Benny limps off. He's okay now. Here's Templeton. Here's Jerome along the boards. Jerome runs it by 1. Circles it in, shoots, and it just dribbles by. Oh, that was like watching a torpedo go towards an aircraft carrier. Just missed the open side. Nice shot there by Jerry Templeton. Good play. 10:30 to go, first half. 3-1 the score for the Stray Cats. And the Cats. That's Torres. Don't know who this lad is. No number on his sweater. We'll try to give him one at halftime. He moves it down. Russell comes over, kicks it to safety for the moment. Vultures having trouble getting it upfield. They're kicking it up the sideboards. Now the little number 4 has it. That's Brian Buckner. They get it to center. Brian goes down heavily. Now Russell sends it back. Gets it well up the field. Nice pass to Adam circling in. Puts a weak shot on the goal. Andy so far really has done a great job for his little side. He's a big, tall, well-coordinated boy. He's punting into the wind there, so his punts are being somewhat held up. Here's Templeton, and another shot, and Andy makes the save. Kick out to the far side. The wind curling across the field, so goalie can get a better kick there, kicking it to his left. That's run down the far side by the Cats. They move it in smartly. Torres being chased by Christensen in the corner, and Jeff ends up with the ball. Punts it out to center. 9 minutes in the first half. Templeton again. Jerry looks like a real player. Gets it to Rapp. 2-0. In comes Rapp, and it goes through. Again, I don't know if that was on purpose or not. It was a great play as he deked the goalie and got it through his legs. It looked like he was going to really blast one, and he drew the goalie to one side, and suddenly there was the ball in the net, and it's 3-2. Wow. Well, you don't have to shoot hard to score. 3-2. We're seeing a good one. 8:40 to go in the first half. And these young people are showing very nice skill. You got to get something. Sorensen in the green long pants with the tape number 7. And he just wants a different jacket, I believe. So I was right. Jeff Sorensen is indeed the goalkeeper for the Vultures. It's 3-2. Anybody's game, and it's been a good one. Back there on defense, number 17, Robert Edwards. See Robert with the blue jeans there, and then tape number 17. We haven't had a chance to call his name yet. So Robert back there on defense. And ready to take the kickoff is Randy Rogers. I don't know who the lad is with the glasses standing next to him. We'll try to find that out at halftime. These youngsters come just about 10, 15 minutes before the game. They get a quick warm-up off the field, and, we do what we can, as I say, even to providing numbers when necessary. They're playing very well. We're having a lot of fun bringing you this game today, and we hope you're enjoying it. And if you have a game that you'd like done, any kind of sporting event, hockey, basketball, football, baseball your child is playing at, give George Morrow Productions a call at 566-9035. On the kickoff. Nicely played in center by Connor. Templeton in there looking for the tying score. Tries to chest it forward. They put it right to the net. And the goalie, the keeper, very quick to scamper over. Wow. Daniel Molina there, number 13, back there on defense, and he was hard pressed, as was the keeper, to keep it out, but they did. Now Rogers. Rogers in center. There's a nice pass to his winger. They try to do a give and go. Rogers puts it over the line where Christensen gets it. Christensen plays it up to Connor, but the Stray Cats take it away. Christensen again. John cannot get it by that little number 8. Torres doing a good job. Now Rogers again. Rogers by Connor, plays it to the youngster with the glasses. Christensen miskicks it. Pass in center. Here's a chance for Randall. Randall plays it to the right side, tries to go around Ryan Furakama. Ryan is stopped. Edwards tries to put it up. Edwards gets it up to his left wing. That's, nicely done. He got it off the foot of Molina and brought it in. He shoots. Just off the boards. Templeton on the rebound. Got a man right in front, and a good defensive play takes it away, as Connor was well set up right in front. And if Templeton could have slipped it to him, he might have had the tying score. Nicely done. Here's Rogers with 7:02 to go in the first half. Rogers and Liking doing some nice combination play. Oh, that one skips through Edwards. Bobby Edwards now being checked by Rogers. Rogers gets it to the end boards where Christensen comes over to help out the Vultures. It's 3-2 for the Stray Cats. And there was an open side there for a minute, and a good deflection there by the defense. Saves the situation, at least momentarily, for the black-shirted Vultures. 6.5 to go. 3-2. Favor of the Blues. Christensen kicks it to safety for a minute. Gets it to Connor. Connor puts it up at the center, where it's returned to the offensive zone of the Stray Cats. Play in front. Oh, for a minute. Wide open. He shoots, and it just goes wide. Oh, Randy Rogers almost had Jeff at his mercy. Not quite. Good offensive play. Gregor Connor along the boards. Gregor puts it up at the center. That one skips all the way back into the defensive zone, and Daniel Molina gets possession. Daniel up over center. Nothing there but black shirts. Furakama sends it forward. Connor tries to get it over the line. He does, where Templeton has it. Templeton coming in. Jerry, nice pass in the box. He shoots. Nice save by Andy. Oh, just got the foot out there in time. And so far, the goalkeeper there in the red pants has been the star of the game. 3-2, and play now ties up in the corner. And with 5.5 minutes to go, it's the Stray Cats 3 and the Vultures 2. Here's Furakama. Has it in center. Oh, miskicks that one. Connor, though, goes after it. Stolen by the Stray Cats. Nicely done. Down the far side comes Torres. Nice long kick, puts it to safety. Edwards playing the sweeper there very nicely. Now it's played to Randall. Christensen just rolls it up nicely to Edwards, and Edwards gets it out into center. And a strong breeze now comes up. Remember, these are young players. It's chilly. A little number 9 doing a good job for the Vultures here, right in front of us. Christensen cannot get that one. Goalie scoots over for it. This is Sorensen. He goes back, lets Christensen play it off the end boards. Templeton trying to stop him. And down goes Danny Torres. Oh, Danny like a yo-yo up and down. Christensen probably wins the ball, only for a minute. 4.5 to go, 3-2. For the Blue, Rogers will collect that one on the open wing, puts it on the end boards where Edwards goes after it. Edwards will just play it very smartly to goalie Sorensen, and Sorensen now can boot it upfield. 4:16 to go in the first half. 3-2. That's nicely played. Only one man there for the Vultures. He's still putting on good pressure, making Molina backtrack, and the shot finally goes to the keeper. Andy makes the save. Andy's punt. He gets it over the winger's head there. Connor runs onto it. Connor has Furukawa behind him. Gregor's a very sturdy little guy, isn't he? Gregor right in front. Runs for the ball, but Andy gets there first and kicks it to safety. This has been a good game. These young guys showing fine skills. Here's Templeton with a hard shot. And that one goes off the end boards. Andy gets it. Punts it out to center. 3.5 to go. There's just an action every minute. And along the far side, this is Torres. Torres over the line. Has Rogers cutting to the net. They try to work it to him. But Templeton goes to the sideboard to get possession. These are two of the most skillful little players here. Rogers and Templeton. Here comes Jerry. Jerry up the center. Gets it by one. Nice defensive play there as Molina comes over to get it. Molina starts the attack. Has a man cutting to the net. They try to work it to him. Edwards goes back to cover it up in the corner, and Rogers plays it along the end boards. 3 minutes to go. 3-2. Great game. I'm sure all the parents and friends and relatives here are really enjoying it. Down goes the defender, and that gives Connor a chance to get loose as Molina was bowled over there, and it opened up the side. This for the moment for the black shirts. Furukawa puts it forward. Oh, Templeton does steal it. Jerry in, turns, dribbles, shoots, blocked. Oh, Molina came over and stopped it. And the lad now is down and hurt. Play, however, continuing. Now play is called, and the referee... Now, I don't know if that's going to count or not. It looks like it might, but the boy was down on the end boards, and we'll have to see if that goal will stand. We'll see if they ring it up. It was Randy Rogers, it was Adam Rapp who put it in, but the boy was down on the end board, and I thought I saw an official on the field before the ball was kicked. Now, let's just see, as the coaches now and some of the adults come out to help the young man. So let us just take a break. We'll get this all squared away. There's 1:58 to go. Be back in just a moment. Okay, and he's back on his feet now, and I'm glad to see that. It was bad luck for the Stray Cats. The Stray Cats have had two go in that were, bouncing balls, and there they caught a bad break as one of their men was down, and play continued, and the Vultures did score the tying tally. So it is a 3-3 score now. That's Michael Batten out there, by the way. Michael was the boy without the number on his shirt. He took his shirt off just for a second there so I could see the number 6 on the black T-shirt underneath. 1:47 to go. 3-3 the score. Andy Meadowbrook doing a good job in there for the blue shirts. Play now in center. Seaford trying to move it forward. Mickey puts it on net, but it's stopped by the defense. Nicely played to the center line. I don't know who the boy is there with the black knee guards in the blue sweater. We'll have to get his number. I think that was that number 4? Before, we'll have to find it out. Sorry. And it's a cold day, and a lot of these youngsters, the number 1 there who just slipped, Betty, is wearing a parka over his shirt. But you can't blame him. Now Edwards from out of the corner with 1:06 to go. 3-3. Ben falls. Here comes Batten. Two famous Batten wrestling twins in pro wrestling who wrestle down in Texas. They call them the USA Express, the Batten twins. And here we have Michael Batten, number 6, with the ball right now. No number on his back. In the corner, Randall running with him. Andy scoops it up. And will make his punt downfield. 40 seconds to go in the half. 3-3 the score. Play is in center. Here's Ben. Edwards. Anybody's game. Rogers sends in a long one. They try to put their man in the clear. 21 seconds to go. A shot. It just misses. Oh, it was beautifully crossed. A rebound. And Edwards tips it back to Jeff. Oh, that was a beautiful play. Torres almost put that one in from an impossible angle. Beautifully kicked ball. And terrific pressure by the Stray Cats here. Now 2 seconds to go in the half. 1 second. And there is the horn. And we have seen a sparkling first half of play. The black-shirted Vultures 3, the blue-shirted Stray Cats 3, and George will give you a look at these youngsters at halftime, and we'll be back and bring you the second half of play in just a few moments. Effort to try to get more of the team names for you, especially from the Stray Cats, who we didn't have the full roster. You're looking at Andre Gramash. He's the boy with the glasses and the light blue sweater. Some of their other players, they have Andre Westbrook, and a young lad named Jamie. We're going to try to find out his last name for you as well, so we can add a few more. Let's get a look at number 9 over here for the black, incidentally, the Vultures. Now, we were told that's Adam Raffs. I hope it is, quite frankly, but I see something else on his shirt, and I could be wrong on that. So, apologies. These youngsters aren't quite household names yet. We can get fooled by that. We had a young lad in a hockey game the other day who had Fuhrer on the back of his shirt, and there's a high shot and a score! And that puts the Vultures ahead 4-3. As on the free kick, Jerome Templeton, wow, scores it. Well, his daddy uses the arm, and Jerome uses the legs there and gets the score, 4-3. And that score coming in about 45 seconds of play in the second half. And now it is a 4-3 score. The Vultures have come back. Vultures victimized by 2 bouncing ball goals. And now they have come back. Templeton pounds it off the boards. Again, some of the other names we may not have been calling correctly as the Stray Cats try to put one on goal. We have a new goalie, I believe, in there for both sides, I think. Brett Snyder is in the goal. And as a header and a shirted goaltender makes the save for the Vultures. I think both sides have new goaltenders in there.
Put your hands down.
That was Ben Gresham, number 4. You see Benny out there, number 4, has the blue sweatshirt. Blue long pants, blue shirt. And the goalkeeper for the first half, Jeff Sorensen, is now playing as a field player for the Vultures. So, we have a lot of changes out there.
Come on, Vultures. Hustle.
Now here's Andre kicking it to safety for the moment. Randy Rogers. Randy feeds his winger. Torres plays on the boards. Meets up with Sorensen. They put it forward again, and the keeper, loses it for a moment. And down he goes. And I believe he's hurt. I think he hit the back of his head, so there'll be a stoppage of play. And the young man who just got in the game there for the Vultures is down, and we hope he'll be okay. That was Gregor Connor who was shaken up. Gregor is okay. He's back in the goal. Jamie Wamsley, by the way, is on the bench right now, but Jamie is wearing the blue sweatshirt with the stripes, so you'll see Jamie next time he gets back at the play. We have a 4-3 score with 21 minutes plus to go in the second half. And these teams just acquitting themselves nobly out there. They're doing one good job. Sorensen's pass finds Buckner. There's a steal. This is Gresham. Number 4, they're playing a good game. The shot is on O'Connor, but the whistle, I believe, sounded. Get a shot of number 4, Ben, here, right, if you might. Standing right here in front of us. We'll get a good look at the young lad there. There are 2 Bens. Ben Gustin, number 1. Ben Gresham, number 4. Now a kick, and this is Adam Meadowbrook taking it. He was goalie in the first half. He cleverly passes it to Rogers. Rogers tries to move it in. Thought he might just blast away there for the tying score. So the 2 goalies from the first half, Sorensen and Meadowbrook. Nice kick there by Andre, but maybe a little bit too much. That's offside as it flies over all 3 lines, and that produces an offside. So Snyder is the goalie now. Brett Snyder in the gray shirt. They'll be attacking his cage. Will be the Vultures. And Gregor Connor, that one flies just wide. Gregor Connor is the opposing goalie in the goal shirt. He's okay. High shot, that just misses. The Vulture is flying high and just missing the nest, if you'll pardon the pun. And here's Templeton with a shot. And Gresham takes it off the board. Templeton gets possession. Puts it over. Here come the Stray Cats. Meow. They need a score. They trail 4-3. They've only been behind in this game once. Russell Whitman came up, was able to get that one. Meadowbrook crosses it. And is there a hand put in there? Let me see. Indeed. No, for the life of me, I cannot read what's on that lad's shirt, the number 9, the black number 9. I hope that's Adam Rapp. That's the name I have for him. He's a good little player, and he's booting a hard one there. Nice pass. It goes to Jerry. Templeton puts it across, and Brent takes the ball and punts it out at the center. 19 minutes to play. 4-3 for the black. Randy Rogers loses it to Edwards. Edwards. Now the blue. They put it by Russell Whitman. He gets help, though, from number 1. And the whistle sounds as play ties up along the boards. It was 3-1 for the Stray Cats. Now it's 4-3 for the Vultures. Randall Liking sends it down. Randall finds Ben Guston. Kick to safety by Templeton. Meadowbrook, Templeton again. Here's Andy. Andy with the red pants. Works it to the sideline. That's a good matchup there with Meadowbrook and Templeton. They seem to be well-coordinated young fellows. Jerry can't get control. Now the black trying to move it out. That's done nicely by Andre Gamache. And play goes back up the pitch again, and Whitman battles Guston. Play goes to the goalie, O'Connor, and O'Connor's punt brings it to safety and center. It pounds along the boards right in front of us. Meadowbrook after it. Oh, look at this, right in front of us. Playing hard there. Those are there to watch the announcer. Play the ball. And Ben finds Andy. That's nicely done. Jerome trying to stop him. Andy puts it off the board. Look at that good individual battle there. That was nicely done. That shows good skills for young players. Using the boards the way they should. Now the Vultures from the corner. That's Batten, I believe. No number on his shirt, but I think I recognize him as the X number 6. Stray Cats get possession. Russell didn't stop the ball, but he stopped the forward. Even better. And Brent Snyder makes the save. Brent kicks it up the center. Here comes Andy after it. Meadowbrook takes it over the line. Stopped by the defense. Edwards, I believe that is. They go along the boards. Meadowbrook wins it. Puts it in front. Russell can't stop it, but Connor can. Pardon me, it was Whitman. Russell Whitman. Kick back to center again. Meadowbrook, they're going to call a trip on that, I believe. Let's say both boys down. Certainly unintentional. I'm glad he's got the knee guards on there, because that AstroTurf can sting when you slide like that. So Meadowbrook will get the shot. He's a pretty well-built young lad. He probably can power it from there. He puts it in front. Stray Cats get possession along the boards. Templeton steals it. Templeton moves it up. He's got a winger ahead of him. Batten ahead of him. Templeton controlling it nicely. Look at that nicely done pass and a good defensive play as Gresham comes over and kicks it to safety. Now Whitman bangs it back up in the center. Furukawa. Ryan Furukawa, number 11, on the right wing. Works it over nicely to the center. This is Seaford. Nick brings it in wide open. A shot. Good save as the goalie sprints over and makes the save. Brent Snyder covered up that open area beautifully. Well done. Furukawa's kick is Benny out of the corner again. Ryan steals it, puts it on the net again, and that's easily scooped up by Brent Snyder. And we're seeing just good plays up and down. Both goalies, both halves. Wasn't quite sure where to kick it there. 15-18 to go. 4-3 for the black-shirted Vultures. Seaford in center. Templeton trying to steal. Edwards with a long kick. It's onside. He kicked it from in front of his own blue line, or white line in this case. Blue line in hockey. Now that infraction will set Templeton up in good stead. For the kick in along the boards. He puts it on the net. Put the safety for the moment by Molina, number 13. A couple of these youngsters have been shaken up, and I'm glad. Oh, look, he's not looking. And Edwards takes it away. That was a good pass there to an open wing. Now he's got a chance. He comes in, and Russell Whitman comes over and puts it to safety. kick is well out of play. Give me a chance to get a breath for a moment. It's 4-3 with 14 and a half minutes to go in the second half. Now, remember I was telling you about the young fellow with the stripes on his shirt? Well, this is Jamie Walmsley backtracking. He's got black knee pads, too. He's the little fellow, but he's a good little guy out there. He's got the ball now on the end boards. Edwards after it. Now Templeton comes in. Jerome gets it. Along the sideboards, 4-3. Oh, was it a handball? Did he touch it? Ben Gresham takes the kick, puts it into the middle. Oh, bounces it all the way through until the sweeper. Whitman puts it to safety. Templeton bicycles it forward. That was nicely done. On the sideboards. Furukawa running for it. Ryan chases it down. Gresham after it. They go to the end boards. Ryan Furukawa. Ryan looking with someone to pass to. He's got Templeton behind him if he gets behind him. That was nicely done. Templeton stepped in and took the play. Goalie Brent comes way out. Oh, there was a man well in front of the net. They tried to get it to him, and he almost was able to head it in. A close thing there as the Stray Cats trying for the tying score. That was well played. Templeton again. Works it in. And that little Ben again. He's good on defense. And now, let's see, is Templeton tripped there as Templeton ties up with Dan Torres with DT. 12 and a half minutes to go, 4-3. The score. There's been action every minute here, really. Templeton's going to take a long one. Let's see if he can put it on net. He shoots a long one, bouncing, deflected, just wide. As Danny Molina, number 13, Danny in the shorts out there with the blue surfer shorts, managed to put it to safety. Ryan Furukawa. Now here's Jamie Walmsley. I was telling his dad that years ago in Chicago there was a wrestler named James Walmsley. He didn't want to be called Jimmy either, or Jamie. He was James Walmsley, like James Harris, the quarterback for the Buffalo Bills some years ago. There's a good try to score! As the Vultures get a free ball in the box. And it's 5-3. That was Michael Batten. Again, that's the boy out there without the number, but I think he's, as I say, the ex-number 6 who got that score. Now there's Batten at center. He's got Furukawa streaking towards the net. He's not being marked. Now Andres starts to back up to him. Batten. Well, actually, there are two Vultures out there now without numbers. The left wing there and the center man. And Snyder plays it up. Bounces over Templeton's head. So the Stray Cats need a couple of scores, and here they have a good 2-on-2 when they work it in. Walmsley running for it, but Connor kicks it back up to safety. Blue gets possession again. DT, pardon me, Denny. Here's Jim Walmsley. Walmsley and Sorensen battling in the corner. Christensen out there, too. Oh, that kick is cut off and a score! As the goalie Connor's kick was cut off in the box and kicked right by him, and now it's 5-4. Oh, boy. That was an opportunistic goal. You got to give the Blue Shirts credit. Their goals have not been classics, but they've been opportunistic. They have gotten loose balls around the net and popped them in. 5-4. That score came with 10 minutes and 5 seconds to go in this regulation time. 5-4. Anybody's game, and it has been a good one.
Keep your eye on the ball and concentrate.
I've been calling number 4 Brian Buckner, and I'm sorry, it's Brian Buckley, I believe. I just heard the name there. Number 4. Now there's a timeout. Let me get a breath. 5-4. And 10 minutes and 1 second to go, and this is going to be 10 minutes of action. What will the last 10 minutes of this game bring, do you think? It's a 5-4 lead right now for the black-clad Vultures. It's been an excellent game. A 3-1 lead. Vultures came back to make it 5-3. And the Stray Cats clawing back, if you'll pardon the pun, as Rapp sends it forward. Up the side, here's Ben Gustin. Gustin works it to Rogers. Rogers sends it forward. Edwards in to play defense. Edwards the big boy. Robert Edwards, 17. Right in front. Chance for Jamie, and he and Gregor Connor arrive at just about the same time. And Gregor, as I say, is a chesty young fellow out there. I bet he plays some other sports. On the ball. And Jamie trying to flag that one down. Let's see. Did he touch it with his hand, I believe? No, he didn't, because it's going to be blue. No, the blue's backing off now, so it will be Vulture's ball. Here's Edwards, and he booms it right. It's going to be offside, I think it is. He kicked it from just behind his own line, and if he had just been one step up further or just kicked it a little easier, but that's an offside, and it's going to cause a turnover.
Defense, come on, get down there.
So that will set up the blue shirts. Torres gives him a chance to get all their men in position. If Torres had kicked it faster, he might really have had something going. Backing up now, looks like he's going to play it. Now he kicks it hard towards the net. It bounces to Connor, and Connor perches on it like a hen on a nest, as they say. It makes the save. Again, if the Blues could have gotten organized maybe a little faster, that's headed right back in by DT. Torres and Rogers working it. Connor over again. Kicks it off the sideboards. Walmsley playing it. He's quite a little lad out there. I like the way he plays. All the way back now. Here's Rapp. Adam having trouble. Gets it along the sideboards. Nicely played now. Andres Gamache sends it back up again. That was done nicely. He found Randy Rogers. Rogers goes around, or tries to run around Christensen. They put it in front. Walmsley chases it into the far corner. Traps it off the boards. Edwards after him. Edwards wins it. Gets it out. Look at that nice pass. He found his left winger there. And it's stolen as Torres came over, and now the Black break it into center. 7:45 to go. Rapp after it. Rapp goes down. He's tripped, I believe. What will they call? And again, these trips are accidental, incidentally. This has been a game with good sportsmanship. These boys are playing very, very nicely. Now you see, this is Jeff Sorensen. Jeffy played goal in the first half. He's going to take a long one. I'm sure he can reach. No, he hits a grubber instead. That's surprising. He follows the rebound up nicely, though. Again, blocks it to the fence as Randy Rogers gave up the body there. Now Brian Buckley. Brian, one of the littlest guys on the pitch. Randall Liking battling for it. 5-4 for the Black Shirts. Look at Sorensen. They might call that a dangerous high kick. They do. 6:50 to go. 5-4. Well, enough action in this game for everybody. Andres Gamache sends it to center. He finds Meadowbrook. Andy tries to go around Sorensen, and he's got a winger right there, but Andy gets possession. He's still trying to work it to Randy Rogers. Now he puts it across the pitch. Randall Liking has to chase it to the boards. He sends it up forward. Rogers chases it, and Connor ends up with the ball. I want to call him Connor for some reason. Gregor Connor. Great first name, by the way, Gregor. On the attack again, the Stray Cats. They're looking for that tying score. That was nicely played off the board. Here they have a two-man attack coming in. A shot just goes wide. Christensen could not flag that one down as they chipped it over his head nicely. Blue Shirts doing everything now but getting the tie, but they haven't made it yet. Nicely passed by Andy. Edwards chips it back. Meadowbrook and Sorensen going for it, two of the bigger boys. Collision in front. Chance for Liking. Liking dribbles by one. Tries to work it into Torres. In front. Good chance. He shoots. He scores. Oh, a beautiful goal. Randy Rogers. Told you he was a player. And if some of the goals by the Stray Cats in the first half were bouncing ball goals, that was a beauty. They worked that one in perfectly. No chance for Connor on it, and it is a 5-5 score with 5 minutes and 22 seconds to go. And as Dick Enberg would say on that one, oh my, that was a good one. Well, Seaford, Templeton, and is that Buckley out there on the forward line for the Vultures? And the same forward line that just scored the tying goal stays out there. Now Buckley goes off now. Let's see who the center man's going to be. Rogers starts the play, plays it up to Meadowbrook. Meadowbrook shot flies by. Fujikawa. Ryan not able to get that one. 4:42 to go. Tie score. I don't know, maybe a tie would be a just outcome. Oh, here's a chance, though. This is Randy. Can't control the bouncing ball. Now, Andy Meadowbrook. Furukawa running with him. Andy moves in on Russell. It pounds off the board, a rebound, score! And again, a beautiful score. A cleverly played pass off the backboards. And that's the beauty, of course, of indoor soccer, even when it's played outdoors. The shot and the score, Randy Rogers, but credit also the man who made the assist on that. He put it off the boards. Now, whether he meant to shoot it or whether that was a deliberate pass, it looked to me like a deliberate pass. He set his man up in beautiful scoring position, and the Stray Cats come clawing back with 2 scores inside of 2 minutes. They lead 6-5. Torres stops play in center. And DT. Well, DT is an ET every time in the heart of the play. 6-5. This has been a great one, folks. I really hope you're going to enjoy seeing this tape. Looked like the Vultures had flown to safety, and then the Stray Cats. Well, Stray Cats and Vultures should be natural good opponents, you would think, huh? That one's played up now. Templeton, he's looking for the equalizer. Only, he's got Andres to beat. He's got Gamache to beat. He gets around him. Here comes Jerry coming in. Ben back to defend. Off the boards, wide open. It's short kick by Nick. He tries again. Wide right in front. A shot, a save. I believe that was Ben Gresham who came over and stopped it. I could be wrong. Oh, what action. 3:06 to go as the Vultures did everything but put in the tying score.
They saved it. It was almost finished.
Oh, that'll stop your heart. I tell you, if you're rooting for the Stray Cats, that'll stop your heart. If you're rooting for the Vultures, the same thing. Another chance. Andres has it in the box. And they work it out. 2:48 to go. 6-5 to score. Here's Ben Gustin. Goes around Russell. Into the corner. Connor out. Benny and Gregor battling for it. Look at Ben in the corner there. And Connor has it. He's got to get it out quickly. 2:28 to go. Less than 2.5 minutes. His team trails. And a wide open play. They got a good 2-on-1. Nick running to the net. Jerry around Andres. Gresham now comes over and covers it up nicely. Gets it to the flow of the play. Oh, and for a minute again, the Vultures had a great chance. Snyder, who will be the winning goalie if they can hold this lead for 2 minutes and 9 seconds, starts to play up the other end. And there lies safety for the blue team, of course, keeping up the other end. And the Vultures in the black want to go the other way. The other night, as Connor pounces on it, the other night when the Sockers were losing, they did pull their goalie to put on another attacker. It is done in indoor soccer, so we'll see if Gregor might come out. Rapp starts to play. Templeton takes it off the boards. 1:45 to go. Goalie stays in the net. And the Blue Shirts play it right back up out of danger where Torres battles for it, and Torres and Edwards together send it over the boards right to the coach. Clock keeps running. 1.5 to go. 6-5. Ryan gets a bad break as it bounces over the boards. That'll turn it over to Ben Gustin for the kick-in. 1:18 to go. Stray Cats hold a 1-goal lead. 6-5. Nice pass. Moves it on up to Torres. Torres puts it into the offensive zone for the Cats. Russell back. Whitman pounds it off the boards. Edwards gets control. Edwards and Connor and Whitman cover it up, and they've got to move quickly now. Less than a minute to play with the clock running, and the black team trails by 1. It'll be a kick-in. Oh, boy. A kick-in that close for the Stray Cats, and they are protecting a 1-goal lead. 45 seconds remain. Torres in close. Rolls it forward. They'll keep possession. Rogers will get it. Rogers just dumps it in, as we would say in hockey. Edwards after it. Half a minute to play. The black team must get it up. They've got less than half a minute. Nice checking, keeps it in. It looks like it's going to be a victory for the Cats. The black team is down. 21 seconds to go. There's a chance, though. Fujikawa running for it. And Gresham was playing a fine defensive game there. Tries to cover it up. Andres kicks it to safety. 12 seconds to go. Play is at midfield. I don't think the Vultures are going to be able to do it. DT gets possession. A wide open pass to Gustin. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And there's the horn. And the Stray Cats are the victors. 6-5. A great indoor-outdoor soccer game at the North County Soccer Park, and these youngsters played their hearts out. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you'll enjoy this tape. Johnny Boyle for George Marvel Productions. Let's do some interviews with these fine young players. For George Marvel Productions. Well, you have seen maybe the best indoor-outdoor game we have seen this year. Anybody's victory, the Cats and the Vultures. And we have right here, let's take them always two at a time. Let's get the first two lads in here. Big guy and a small guy. Who is number 4? This is Mr. Buckley, is that right?
Yes.
And where do you go to school?
Painted Rock.
What grade are you in?
Second.
And do you have a favorite player in soccer? You play so well. Is there somebody on the Sockers that you'd really like to see play? Well, that's okay. You can be your own favorite player. You did a great job. Over here, this is Robert Edwards. Is that right?
Yeah.
Robert, say again?
I'm Robert Edwards.
Robert Edwards, right. Number 17. Where do you go to school, Bob?
Painted Rock.
Do you play any other sports? You're a big fellow.
Yeah.
What do you like to play?
Baseball and that's about it.
What do you like better, soccer or baseball?
Soccer.
Good man. Thank you so much. We enjoyed seeing you.
Okay.
Let's get two more guys in. We'll take them two at a time.
Hi.
Sure.
Adam Rapp.
Hi, Adam. How you doing? Adam, number 9 out there. Adam's a really good player on the wing. And Adam, I bet I know who your favorite coach is in the league, huh? Your dad is assistant coach of the team, right?
Uh-huh.
Where do you go to school?
Painted Rock.
And who's your favorite player?
On the soccer?
On the soccer, yes.
Steve Jungle.
Steve Jungle is a great one. Over here, the Tasmanian Devil. George, can you get a shot of the shirt there?
What?
You got a very good shirt. What's your name?
shirt's Michael Batten.
Michael Batten. Michael, you don't know this yet, but there were two guys in my old sport of wrestling. We used to have the Batten twins who used to wrestle, and you played like two twins out there. You did a great job. How many goals did you get today?
2.
Oh, boy, you had a marvelous game. Where do you go to school?
Painted Rock.
And what grade are you in?
3rd.
Did a marvelous job. We thank you so much for coming by, and we'll see you get some wins very soon, okay? Thank you. Now, hang on a second. Hands, this is Andy Meadowbrook. Andy played goal in the first half. I'm sorry, they told me your name was Meadowbrook, and I'm sorry about that. But, Andy, you played a good game out there. Would you rather be a field player, or would you rather play goal?
I like both of them.
You play very well out there. You're a big fellow. Do you play any other sports?
I play basketball and baseball.
I bet you're good at basketball, huh? Where do you go to school, Andy?
Carabinita.
And what grade are you in?
4th.
Do you have a favorite player in any kind of sports?
He got an injury. He has at least the right to go.
Not really.
Well, you're a good player, and I enjoyed seeing you play. Who is this lad over here? Who's this?
Ben.
Ben what?
Gresham.
Ben, number 4. Ben, did you make the save there at the very end of the game when they almost tied it up?
Yes.
Oh, boy, you actually helped out your goalie there and made a fantastic play. In effect, it was that save that won the game. Congratulations. Where do you go to school, Ben?
Painted Rock.
And what grade are you in?
4th.
Do you have any pets or hobbies at home? Anything you like to do with your time besides playing soccer?
No, not really.
Just playing soccer, huh? You did a great job today, and you really did a marvelous job in the game. Thank you, gentlemen. Congratulations on a nice win. Gregor did a great job. Gregor also played as a field player in the first half and was the goalie in the second half. And, Gregor, which would you rather do? Be a scorer or be the goalie?
Scorer.
I like to go out there and score goals, huh? Where do you go to school?
Cornerstone Christian.
And what grade are you in?
3rd.
Do you have a favorite player?
No.
Nobody special. Do you play any other sports?
Yeah, baseball.
You got a good build on you, too. I bet you're going to be a good one when you get a little bit bigger, huh? Good going, Gregor. Who is this over here with a very nice shirt? I like this shirt. You want to come in here and look at the camera? And all the freckles, too. Who's this?
Clay Adams.
Good man. Number 9, is that right?
No.
What was your number out there?
None.
No number. That's right. No number. Enjoyed seeing you play. Where did you go to school?
Painted Rock.
And what grade?
3rd.
Do you have any pets or hobbies of interest?
Well, I have a dog.
What's the dog's name?
Barney.
You tell Barney you guys played a good game today. It was anybody's game, and I'm very glad to see you. And come back and get a win next time, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Let's have 2 more of the Blues. Come on, Blues. This is Jimmy Wamsey. And I was saying on the tape also, I used to know a professional wrestler by that name years ago in Chicago. I had a chance to talk to your dad. So I'll ask you, do you play any other sports?
No.
Where do you go to school?
Cosmo.
Now, do you like to be called Jim or James or Jamie? What?
James.
You like James also? That's interesting because the fellow I knew also always wanted to be called James. Let's go with the name, huh? Do you have any interesting pets or hobbies at home?
Dog.
What's the dog's name?
Dusty.
Dusty. Well, you can go home and tell Dusty what a great game you had today, huh? And you guys are the winners. You did a fine job. Who is this lad here?
Daniel.
Want to come in here?
Daniel.
This is number 13, right? Oh, boy, you got knocked over hard once in the game today. You got right back up again, huh? Where do you go to school?
Midland.
And what grade are you in?
3rd.
And do you have a favorite player, let's say, playing soccer? Do you like soccer your favorite sport?
Yeah.
What other sports do you play? You're a good big boy. I bet you play some other sports.
I play football.
Were you excited about winning this game today, getting the 2 goals right there at the end? What's your team record this year? How many games have you won?
3.
Good. Was this the most exciting one? Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it, and thank you for coming by. Enjoyed meeting you. Thank you now. Okay, and 2 more of the Vultures. Come on, Vultures. Who is this in here? How do we get down?
Ryan.
Ryan, tell me your last name.
Furukawa.
Now, are you Japanese?
Mm-hmm.
Were you born in Japan or born here?
Here.
And you've learned to play soccer here. Is soccer your favorite sport?
Yeah.
This is number 11 out here, and he is a tough guy, by the way. You're not afraid of these bigger guys, are you, huh?
No.
Do you like indoor soccer better or outdoor soccer?
Outdoor soccer.
You like outdoor soccer, but you're still playing indoors and doing a good job. Where do you go to school?
Kindergarten.
And what grade?
3rd.
You play so well out there, and I thank you so much for coming by. Congratulations on a good game. And a gentleman with the glasses. Come on over here. Who is this?
Nick.
Nick what?
Seafoot.
Nick Seaford, number 10, the center forward. Nick, do you play with your glasses out there?
Yeah.
And do you find that hard to play with glasses? I used to play with glasses.
Kind of. I don't mind that much.
Have you ever played indoors, actually?
No. This is my first year.
Your first year playing. You did very well. Where do you go to school?
That well.
And what grade are you in?
3rd.
What grade?
3rd.
Hey, are you the biggest boy in your 3rd grade?
No, but I'm the smartest.
I don't wait. Look, that's even better, isn't it? What's your favorite subject at school?
Math.
Excellent. Keep fighting. You're doing a good job out there. And you'll not only be the smartest player, you'll be one of the best players as well.
Okay.
Thank you, Nick. Okay, this is Jerome. I know this young lad. Come on, turn around, Terry. Do you like to be called Jerome or Terry?
Jerome.
Now, you've got a famous dad. Tell us about your dad. Your dad, shortstop on the Padres? And you kind of took this loss a little bit hard today. This is a tough one to lose, wasn't it? You played so well out there. It's certainly not your fault, and there'll be other good days. Where do you go to school, Jerome?
Cornerstone Christian.
And what grade are you in?
2nd.
2nd grade. So all these guys are older and bigger than you are, then, huh? And you did so well out there today. Don't feel badly, really. You played an excellent game. Do you have any pets or hobbies at home?
Dog.
What's the dog's name?
Toby.
You tell Toby how well you guys played today, and there'll be other days, and there'll be lots of wins. Just like your dad's gotten many wins for the Padres and the Cardinals, you'll be bringing home wins, too. Take care, Jerry. Good luck to you now. Thank you now. And this is the big back liner. Come on in here. Want to turn around? This is Russell Whitman, right?
Yeah.
Russell the sweeper. And Russell did a good job out there. Russ, what grade of school are you in?
3rd.
Also playing against some bigger guys, huh? Now, you're a big guy. Do you play some football, perhaps?
I want to.
You're going to be playing football. I bet you're going to be good at it. And who's your favorite player in sports?
I don't really have one.
Nobody special, huh? Are you good in school? Do you get good marks and grades?
No.
Oh, I bet you do. You got to try hard and do that, too, because you're a good player. How about a favorite, what do you like to do with your time? How about hobbies and things like that?
Puzzles.
What is it?
Puzzles.
Puddles, jumping in puddles, huh?
No, puzzles.
Oh, puzzles, like crossword puzzles and stuff. That's a great one. That's a great way to build your vocabulary. Well, we thank you for coming by. We see you're a Raiders fan there, huh?
Yeah.
Well, root for the Raiders and go out and get some more good games for the Vultures. Thank you now, Russell. Russell Whitman. Okay. No, we don't like to leave anybody out, and we have 2 more of the players from the Stray Cats. And we have with us the Macho Man. This is Randy. No, not Randy Savage. Randy Rogers. And Randy did a great job in the game. Randy, did you get any goals in this last game?
2.
2 goals. Were you excited? And, you were down by a goal with just 5 minutes to go and came back and got the 2 scoring.
Yeah, I was really excited.
Where do you go to school, Randy?
I go to Midland.
And what grade are you in?
3rd.
How long have you been playing soccer? Because you look like you're a veteran out there. You know what to do.
I think I've been playing for 5 years.
Do you have a favorite player in soccer?
Yeah, Dos Santos on the Sockers.
On the San Diego Sockers. Do you play any other sports?
No.
Soccer is your favorite sport. How did you get interested in soccer?
Well, I don't know, because I think it was my brother was in soccer when I was a little kid.
And you really have learned how to play it, and you did so well out there. Well, Macho Man, congratulations on a good victory. Your team has won all their games, and you're one of their star players. We thank you very much for coming by.
Okay.
The little Macho Man, Randy Rogers. DT, let's get Danny Torres over here. Come on over. As we get a look at the back of his shirt, first of all. And Danny, how old a boy are you?
Huh?
How old are you?
8.
And what grade school are you in?
Midland.
Now, why don't you look at George over there? Look at the camera. And where do you go to school? Midland, is that right?
Yeah.
How long have you been playing soccer?
How much, Randy?
A couple of years, I'll bet, huh? Do you have a favorite player in soccer? Somebody you really like to play like?
Julie V.
Julie V. Julie V. had the record for the goals scoring for a long time, and you play like him. You're a good power forward, aren't you?
Yeah.
Do you have any pets or hobbies at home?
No.
What do you do with your time when you're not playing soccer?
I don't know.
just play more soccer, huh? Well, thank you for coming by. And that was a good victory today, wasn't it? Are you thrilled with that? Getting those goals in the last 2 minutes to win the game?
Yeah.
Thank you very much for coming by. Congratulations. Tony Boyle for George Marvel Productions. Well, you've seen some very, very personable youngsters here, nice kids, and a good game. That's all for this time now. Until next time, the Stray Cats win it by 1 score, and it was a dandy. Goodbye, everybody.